Well, as I think of it, the new educational system that this government has introduced in Spain is way less fair than the one we have now. With the current educational system, we just have to take one final exam, and with that exam, we can get in the university we want, and we don't have to do any additional exam. But with this new system, we have to take a specific exam for every university, which is simply stupid, because it will make the people who have connections in the respective universities will have more facilities to enter in that university. It will be less fair for people who don't have any connection at all. So I think it's worsening the quality of education here. And also, the grants on education has gotten less important for public education, and they are investing more in private education, which I think is not fair at all. And also I do think that we should invest more in what you say. For example, you talked about sports in public schools, and that we don't have many resources to buy balls and products to support the physical education. So I think, I'm not really a sporty person, but I think we should invest on that. It shouldn't be mandatory, it should be just optional, but yes, I think it's a great activity for people that want to invest their lives in sport. So yeah, I think we should invest more money in that.
Okay, Pablo, what do you think?
Well, I think as for the educational system we have now, I think is also a little unfair, because you know, if you are in a private school, if you pay for it, your marks just are better because you're paying, and teachers, like, they upgrade your marks, improve your marks a little bit more than in public schools. So I think that is unfair. After that, sports in private schools, I think, as I am concerned, they have better facilities and better equipment, and there are a lot more sports there than in public schools, where we have only basketball and volleyball here, I think. Other less known sports like mine, which is Aikido martial art, are no.
Okay, Maria, you have been practicing volleyball for a long time.
Yeah.
What do you think about the difference between
Well,
Spain and the USA?
It depends on the sport you play, okay? I mean, for example, here in Spain, the most important sport is football. And if you play football here, you have more opportunities to reach a future that is, well, a promising future. And for example, as I do, I play volleyball. And here, if you play volleyball, you don't have the same opportunities if you are a football player. I know, for example, volleyball or Aikido, as Pablo do, is unpopular and underestimated in our country. And football and basketball, so no.
What about you, Hilario? What do you think?
Well, I think sports are really important because it helps you forget about your studies and relax. But at our age, I think we have to also focus on what we are the best we do. And if you are not very good doing sport, I think you shouldn't spend a lot of time doing it, because in your future it won't be useful at all.
What about the educational system?
I agree with my friends that say that are unfair, because I've been in a kind of private school before, and it's true that you get better marks because you are paid.
Over there, what's your opinion? Puni?
I'm going to focus on sport. To me, it's a really important subject in school, but as Maria said, we have to invest more in in this subject in sport. Because your health depends on sport principally, also on your diet, but it's an important fact. Also, when you practice sport, you meet new people, but the problem is that we don't have time enough to practice those sports because we have so much stuff to do from school.
Some of you would like to be physical education teachers in the future. Do you think the subject that you have is enough for you to be prepared? Any one of you?
I have considered that option, but I finally decided that I'm going to do physiotherapy. That is a bit related to the world of sport, and I find it more interesting for me.
Okay, Juan, what do you think?
In my opinion, I think that sports are important in our society because we don't do as much exercise as we should, and I think that we should invest more money in sports, but I think that we have to spend it on popular sports because we don't have to pay for a sport that nobody's going to play. So maybe if you like it, you could look for a private club or something similar. And talking about the educational system, I think that it's not very good because these 2 years that we are having now are supposed to prepare you to university, and at least I think that we are having subjects that I don't really need for my future career, and I think that this educative system gives more importance to people who learn things by heart.
Okay, now we're going to change into Spanish because vamos a cambiar al español para desearles a nuestros amigos de los Estados Unidos unas felices Navidades. En español podemos decirlo todo el mundo juntos al mismo tiempo. ¡Feliz Navidad!